Hey, Luke, let's talk about Visible.
Yeah.
Visible is an MVNO, mobile virtual network operator. They are a carrier who uses Verizon's network for infrastructure.
Yeah.
And we've talked about them here before as part of our series of 7 things to know about
Right.
different carriers. One of the questions we typically ask or get to the bottom of is, can you buy phones from this particular carrier?
Right.
As it turns out, Visible offers its own phones. So, I'm sure, in your day-to-day life, get a lot of questions from different people saying, hey, Luke, what's a good phone for this?
Right.
My mom needs a new phone, or I need to replace it.
Hey, you know about phones. What phone is good?
Yeah. So the question that I usually counter with is, who's using the phone?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with it?
What do you want to do with your phone? What do you normally do with your phone? What would you like to do with your phone?
Because generally speaking, almost all phones are good.
Yeah.
I mean, even the entry-level phones are going to be good for the right user.
Yep.
So what we're doing here is a quick kind of we've chosen 4 phones to kind of qualify as best phones for specific users or user types, needs, demographics. We've done this for some of the other carriers too. So for Visible, we're going to talk about the best entry-level phone, the best flagship phone, the best phone for productivity, and then the best all-around value package.
Okay.
Which is kind of like the best bang for your buck.
Okay.
Not to be confused with flagship.
No.
Because there are sometimes dark horses and sleepers, and you don't need to spend any more money than this to get the best package for your money.
Sure.
So let's start at the beginning, entry level. If somebody says, Luke, I need a new phone. I'm considering Visible, and I don't have very many needs. It's, it's my dad's phone.
Sure.
What would you say for him?
That is going to be the TCL 20A 5G. It is a no frills phone. It candy bar style touchscreen phone. It runs Android 11, so it's a fairly current operating system.
Yeah,
current version of Android. 5G capable, 6.5-inch screen. It's got 3 cameras, so you're gonna get a 16 megapixel, a wide angle, and a macro lens.
Yep.
It's got Snapdragon 480 processor, so that's going to be fast enough to do all kinds of tasks that you're going to be doing on your phone. You're not going to be doing the super high-end refresh rate. You're not going to be doing a whole lot of...
you don't have the wireless charging.
Right.
It's all the things you need. Not a lot of
basic phone.
Extra stuff.
4,500 milliamp battery, so you're going to be able to have your phone all day without having to worry about charging it. So.
And a decent amount of memory, 4 gigabytes of RAM, and I have it down at 64 gigabytes of storage, plus it has a micro SD card.
Oh, well, even better.
Yeah, so if you run low on storage or you take a lot of pictures, put a lot of files, games, micro SD card, you can put another 512 gigabytes on there.
Yeah.
This guy runs about $150.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, so that's a really good entry-level phone. Moving to the other end of the spectrum, if somebody says, hey, I'm looking for the best phone I can get.
Sure.
Money's not an object with me.
Okay.
I want something that's going to last me as long as I want.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about, I should have bought this. Or I just want everything that's available today. What is the best flagship experience from Ultra? Ultra.
It's from Visible. Yeah.
It's the I buried.
Yeah, you gave a little hint.
Yeah.
So our flagship phone that we're picking from Visible this is again for spring 2022.
Yeah.
It is the Galaxy S22 Ultra. This phone has been hitting the top of our list for a lot of MVNO carriers with good reason. Yeah. It is the best of the best right now. Yeah. All around best of the best for flagship features, for bleeding edge technology. There are phones that have maybe a better processor or faster charging speed or maybe a better camera, something like that. But this one, for the money, is going to get you the most current technology in a device that has the most current features
as a whole package.
Yeah. You get stylus access for marking up photos or marking up documents, signing things. You're going to have super high megapixel camera, all the zoom modes, you're going to get very high refresh rate, wireless charging, super fast charging, super fast processor,
charging, sharing capability.
Yeah, so it'll be able to deliver power to other devices.
Yeah, runs a little bit newer version of Android yet at Android 12.
Yep.
6.8-inch screen, so it's a little bit bigger and works well with the stylus. So if you like to mark up notes, draw pictures, keep tasks, things like that, handwriting recognition.
Yep.
You can also use it as a remote Bluetooth for camera shutter. This one also has, as you mentioned, multiple cameras, lots of storage, 128 gigabytes, plenty of memory. We're at 8 gigabytes here.
Yeah.
Just an all-around wonderful package. And it is the ultra version of the S22, so it is kind of the cream of the crop for that. But you're looking at about $1,300, I believe.
Yep.
I think theirs right now, last I checked, might be $12. So you're going to pay for that. If you don't need the stylus, you might want to dial down. But if you're just looking for best overall, Galaxy S22 Ultra.
Sweet.
Let's talk about productivity.
Yeah.
If somebody says, I'd like the idea of the note taking or marking up documents. $1,200 is a lot of money, but I do like that idea. I do like a big screen. I do like a large battery. Are there any other options?
There are. So if you're looking for something more productivity based, more stylus and note taking or drawing, something like that, it would be the Motorola Moto G stylus is the one we recommend. That comes in at $365 from Visible. Again, that is going to give you the touch screen. You're going to have a big enough screen that you're going to be able to use that touch screen. That's
also 6.8.
Yeah, 6.8-inch screen.
Multiple cameras.
5G capable. Android 11. So it's a little bit older version of operating system than the Ultra, but
still semi-current.
Yep.
There are phones at carriers that are still on Android 9 and 10. So 11 is, for the entry-level phone, we thought 11 was just fine. So productivity, same thing. Motorola does a really good job with their software too. Yeah. It is kind of like a stock Android experience with a little bit of extras on there that give you more customization and more ways to make the phone uniquely yours.
Right, but they're not going to bloat the system or slow it down. Yeah. We've seen, and most often phone companies gotten better about that. That used to be a real problem, but it's not an issue anymore with Motorola. From there, though, if you just want the best phone I can get for the money, I don't need the top of the line anything, but I don't want a phone that's like basic. I want something maybe I'm going to be able to live with for a couple years. I'm not going to have to worry about keeping up with everybody else that has the flagship or I want a nice phone. I want something that's going to just get me what I need to do well. What phone is that?
So this is another one that pops up a lot on these lists. This is a popular phone and has been very popular for the manufacturer. This is the Google Pixel 6. And it is, invariably the Pixel finds its way onto the best of lists at the end of the year.
Sure.
Pixel 6, no exception. This one runs about $600 from Visible right now.
Yeah.
6.5-inch screen or 6.4. Android 12 already starting to see beta. Android 13. So you're going to get the software support. You're going to get the latest and greatest directly from Google. There are Pixel feature drops that are pushed out, security updates pushed out timely. You're getting it as quickly as possible this way. Got a lot of memory, 8 gigabytes, lots of storage, excellent camera system.
Yeah.
Security, the AI stuff is unlike anything else we've seen in other phones right now. So, this is the one where I usually start with Pixel for a lot of people. Yeah. And I have to kind of figure out which Pixel is right for them.
Sure.
But when you're talking about best packages overall, the Pixel really should be in that conversation.
Yeah.
And for Visible, for $600, the Pixel 6 is right. It's the sweet spot kind of phone. So
definitely.
Those are 4 that we picked out. They do have other ones available.
Yeah.
And you can also buy phones unlocked directly from the manufacturer that are compatible with them as well.
Yep.
So I would say if you're looking for any new device for yourself, start with one of those 4, and you might find something else, but I don't think you're going to go wrong picking any of these.
No, not at all.
And that's as of spring 2022.
Right.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.